when the last tree has been cut down, the last fish caught, and the last shrimp poisoned, will we realize that we cannot eat money. Honorable judges and all my friends who are watching this video, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Erlinda Rachmaputri and I'm from Mandua, KOTA BOGOR. Today, I am standing here before you all to deliver my speech about we need action to fight climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was about 8 years old, I first heard about something called climate change or global warming. Apparently, it was something that humans had created by our way of living. I was told to turn off the lights to save energy and recycle paper to save resources. I remember thinking that it was very strange that humans like us could be capable of changing the Earth's climate. Because if we were, and if it was really happening, we would not talk about anything else but this. However, no one ever talked about it. If burning fossil fuels was so bad that it threatened our very existence, how could we just continue like before? Why were there no restrictions? It was too unreal for me. So I became more curious. I started to learn what makes climate change. I learned that as carbon dioxide increases in our atmosphere, seawater becomes more acidic, killing coral. These coral are home to millions of species of fish that feed almost 1 billion people on this earth. But probably, this is old news to most of you. You have all seen the pictures of stranded polar bears or smokestacks dumping tons of greenhouse gases into our atmosphere. But at the end of the day, most of us forget about the changing climate because we have the privilege of doing so. However, there are already people who are suffering from the preliminary effects of climate change all around the world. Like some Indonesian farmers whose crops are completely destroyed due to extreme rainfall. They don't have the privilege of forgetting about climate change because it affects them every day of their lives. And what saddens me the most is that these people all barely contribute any carbon dioxide to our atmosphere. And yet, they are the ones that are paying the most significant price. Ladies and gentlemen, after understanding all of this, I wanted to get involved in a solution. I start small and on my own home by limiting electricity usage. Because electricity production is the largest emitter of greenhouse gases of any industry. However, it wasn't enough. I am talking about renewable resources. Let us take solar power as the example. Until the sun burns out in 5 billion years, solar power is functional, which means we have 5 billion years worth of electricity and energy that waiting for us in the sky. It just seems laughable to use renewable resources, non-renewable resources such as coal and oil in comparison. And the sad reality is, our world runs on these fossil fuels which pollute our skies. For example, we use 30 million kilowatt hours electricity annually. The carbon emissions are equivalent to burning 9,700,000 pounds of coal. So what happens next? In the year 2075, I will celebrate my 70th birthday. Maybe I will spend that day with my family. Maybe they will ask me about you, the people who were around back in 2022. Maybe they will ask me why you didn't do anything while there still was time to act. The climate crisis has already been solved. We already have all the facts and all the solutions. All we have to do is to wake up and change. Ladies and gentlemen, If we don't start acting and cutting back our emissions now, in just 25 years, we are going to reach the point of no return, at which global climate change becomes irreversible. In order to take actions, we need leaders who can inspire a movement. And I believe young leaders like us can be those leaders. We are connected like no other generation because of the internet and social media. We have mastered the art of spreading the word. Imagine if we took that level of connectivity and combined it with the credibility of scientific data. That right there is the powerhouse for change. So I urge you to go to your community and take all the scientific research that you have and educate those who don't understand the severity of the situation. Our generation needs to start taking responsibility to make sure that the generation to come have a safe place to live in. In 100 or in 200 years, I want people to still be able to see the beautiful sky that I see. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to do this because we must. We must, or else we lose our planet and we lose ourselves. The work starts here. The work starts together. I am Erlinda Rachmaputri. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.